Okay, let me put you here so we can see each other. Yeah. Hey coach, welcome to another episode of Coach and Drive. That's official name for this kind of the series. This is the raw unedited video of me just driving the car and bringing you the tons of valuable information. Last time I had some issues with the mic here located on the seat belt, but I believe it will be working right now. So let's start to drive. Today we're gonna be talking about one of the interesting questions that I have received during the last Thursday coaching call with my clients. One of the clients has raised the question about why should coach have a community in 2025? And this is a great question because I'm asking my clients to have a channels to communicate their ideas via the short form content and the long form content. And I also ask them to work with the email lists, sending emails. And of course, I ask them to make communities and run communities with engaged member in it. And the question was like, isn't it too much? Since we are running a lot of time and energy by posting the content, and plus we have to send the emails, and plus we have to run the community. This may sound like too much from the first view, but in a real life, it's not that too much. I have a system, a content generation system that is based on your program and that is based on the actually all the posts and videos that I'm making nowadays. It's only about the questions I'm receiving on the different various coaching calls and in my communities and in my social networks. I'm just answering them and addressing them, and that's everything what I need for the moment. Yeah, but that's another topic, and if you want me to cover this idea, then just let me know in the comments and I will make a separate video about it. Look, if you have not met yet before, my name is Dmitry. I'm a business coach for coaches and consultants, and I help them to get to the 10K per month stable without chasing clients, without cold calls, without cold DMs, without free sessions and without free webinars, without talking to the broke clients and this kind of the stuff. I have a special system called the Coaching Flywheel to get you there. And of course, I need to use a disclaimer here that the results are not guaranteed. Results actually are based on your experience, your effort, and how you are using the systems that I will provide to you. And that's okay, because actually if you're thinking that any kind of the coach or consultant or agency can guarantee you the results, they can guarantee you the results, but only if it is a done for you service. If it is done with you or just a coaching or consultancy services, nobody will guarantee you the results. Or this mumbo jumbo about we can get you 3 clients in the next 24 hours, or you will not pay, or we will get you a $1 million in turnover in the next month, or you don't pay. All these kind of the things are not really working, and do not catch yourself, do not let them catch you on this kind of the marketing tricks. Yeah. So let's dive into my story about communities. So I am running the community for the last 4 years, maybe 3 or 4 years. I've been running the community called Leadership Skills. I've been running it on Circle and on School, then back to Circle, then back to School. Now I'm running a community called the Business Dojo for the coaches, consultants, and experts who wants to grow their coaching business. The description consists the link so you can join the community as well. We are running pretty well. Last month in August 2025, the growth from August 2025 to September 2025, we had like plus 32% of new members joining us. And for the last 2 days, 10 more members joined. So the community is growing rapidly. So why should each coach have a community in 2025? Look, there are several reasons. I will try to remember and cover all of them. But funnels are dead in 2025. Ads are dead because funnels are mostly based on the ads. Ads are bringing you a very, very cold audience full of skeptical potential buyers. Nobody wants to buy from you because people don't know you. People are buying from people, not from kind of idea that they have. There is a big issue with the coaching in general, that coaching is not made for sales, but the client's results are made for sales. And even if you're running an ads consisting of your client's results, and potential buyer see that these are the results they want to achieve, still there is a big obstacle for them to join your coaching program or to start working with you because they don't know you. It's a very simple idea here. They don't know you, they see you for the first time, and they're a very, very cold one. And instead of offering them to start working immediately with you and try to talk to the very spread amount of people, like a huge pipeline of a people, huge funnel of a people on the top, that's very cold and will be not converting to your potential clients, you should better ask them to make a smaller step, not to take a big leap of faith to start working with you. You just ask them to join your community, and that's all. Or maybe even smaller, to follow you on a social media where they have just stumbled upon you. Actually, what I'm coaching, that when you get your ads based on your clients' results running, you're receiving a cold lead, and you need to ask them to follow you on the social media when you are posting the ad, when you're posting your content. And then the next step for them is to join your community, because communities build trust. People want to see the social proof. They want to participate in real discussions. They want to see the real results. And communities are definitely building the trust that any ad can build. And in the community, you can also show them the example of your craft, of your masterpiece, how you are working, your program, your approach. Who are you? Are you on the same vibe as your clients are? Does the client like what you're doing and how you're doing, how you're talking, how you're looking, and these kind of things? All of this is important in 2025. Yeah. The next point. In the community, you are providing a kind of I believe, free value for your potential future clients. You are building the momentum here. You are providing a lot of different free value, and the people start to understand that if it is everything of their receiving is free in the community, then what is inside of the paid program, you are solving their small issues and small problems with your communities, and then you just ask them to start working with you, and this is how they understand that it's really valuable for them, because they have already solved so many small issues in your community. That's the next evolutionary step for them, is just to start working with you. Yes. The next point is that community is actually the fastest way to build warm leads. As I already mentioned, instead of chasing cold DMs and these free discovery sessions or sales calls, actually your community collects and nurtures warm leads on the automatical way. Of course, if your community is built in the proper way, and if you want to know how to build your community so you can convert more clients from the community members, you should better join the Business Dojo. Link is in the description. Yes. Also, what community is doing, community protects you from algorithm. You are not anymore dependent on the algorithm. Look, the social media isn't stable. I don't know how many times they choose different algorithms, or they change the algorithm in Instagram and LinkedIn, if there is any algorithm in LinkedIn in general. Sometimes you have to post reels or shorts to become popular. Sometimes you have to post text to become popular. Sometimes you have to post long format. Actually, you have to do it all to make it great. Otherwise, you will not succeed in 2025. Yeah, and community is your own platform. You control access, you control communication, you control engagement. It's like your private economy that doesn't depend on likes, reels, or different kind of the algorithms. You just do it in your own way, not depending on any other third parties here. Yes. So the next point is about the lifetime value. When you have the community, for your clients, it's naturally not to disappear after the session of coaching, or after the workshop, or after your program. I mean that when you have finalized one step of the work with your client, if you don't have the community, most probably they will disappear for a period of time until you reach out again for them. But if you have the community, they will be still engaging in the community, sharing their own results, or you can ask them to share their results, sharing their ideas, their outcomes, insights, what they got from working with you. So the clients stay in the community, they grow in the community, and often they are coming to buy from you again. And this is how you are increasing the lifetime value. With the community, according to the statistics, in general, it is almost 5 to 6 times easier to get the retention and the upsell in using the community. Yeah. Also, it is the best way to give your potential clients instant social proof. Every new members that comes to the community, they see the discussions, the testimonials, the reports, the tasks and assignments that are done by your clients. So credibility just becomes automatic. You don't need to engage in a chat with a new potential client and talk with them regarding what kind of the situation they have. And they just, by asking questions, they come to the natural questions. Look, but what kind of the testimonials do you have? What kind of coach are you? Can you bring me to the results? Just share with me some of the results of the other clients you have already helped to. And then you just need to send the link to the testimonials, to the reviews, to the videos of or the text testimonials of your other clients. And this is how you share it. Or you can post it naturally in the community, and it will be on the surface. Every new member who is joining the community will see it, and they will understand that this is something how you work and how you do the things all around. Yeah. One more important thing, that actually the community, it makes your business more enjoyable, because you're not working in isolation. Well, while you're building your programs, while you're crafting your ideas, and while you're doing this kind of the preliminary coaching, testing some kind of the things, you are working in isolation. With the help of community, you can test your ideas faster. You can get the feedback, constructive feedback from community members, if it's clicking or not, if it's working or not. In the community, you see daily wins, conversation, and the progress. And usually, when you have at least 10 engaging members, this is the minimum amount that you need. Even if your community consists of tens of thousands of people, for the community to thrive, you need only 10 engaging members that will do the work for you. They will share some comments, they will put the likes, they will engage in the conversation with different members, and this is only what you need. So you are seeing them as your marketing tool, and you are seeing the wins of your clients, you are seeing the tasks and assignments of your clients, and you are seeing what is the most important here, you are seeing the progress of your clients. And the community members also sees the progress of themselves and the other community members as well. Yeah. And here we are coming to the last point, but definitely not least point. This is the rule, what is called 7-11-4. This is the rule made by Google. The Google was running analysis of the 30 years of customer behaviors buying online. And in 2025, this is something that you are selling online. You are selling your coaching services online. Nobody comes to your coaching shop and buys a coaching session from the shelf. You are selling your coaching business online, so you have to consider this kind of the tricks as well. And the Google had analyzed that for the potential buyer to make a decision about to buy or not your coaching service, they need to spend at least 7 hours together with you across 11 different touch points across 4 different platforms. Yeah. 11 touch points, it's not so challenging. It doesn't sound so challenging. You can make them like within the one day. Just post 11 different reels and the rest will take care of it. 4 platforms here is a little bit more challenging because, for example, if your biggest platform is Instagram that you are using, you are making daily posts or maybe 2 posts per day on Instagram, you will quickly gather the 11 touch points, but only on the one platform. But the rule says that you have to gather them across 4 different platforms. This is a key idea here, 4 different platforms. The second platform you can be using, and I hope you are using, that's the YouTube, because the YouTube brings more attention to the long form content. A platform number 3 should be your email list. You should be sending weekly emails, sharing stories, sharing wins, and sharing valuable information. Why the email is so important? Many of my clients struggle first with the email. Email is important because, according to the statistics, 50 to 60 times per day people are checking their emails. Of course, there are some exceptions, but this is the average number. And the email is a very, very private space. You can scroll something down and have not see the post in the in Instagram, or you can miss a new video on the YouTube, and you can barely miss a new email that is coming to your inbox. You have to go through all of them. You may not read them, that's something, but still you will see them. And if the email has the value, and if the email is crafted very good and very nice, and it is interesting to read, there is a high probability that the people will read your emails. And here we come to the channel number 4, and the channel number 4 is actually your community. And what is interesting with the community, if we have discussed before the Instagram, YouTube, email, and the community is actually a combination of all 3 previous channels. Because you can post a short form content in your community, you can post a long form content in your community, you can post videos in your community, you can host workshops, webinars, masterclasses, and different kind of the interactive content in your community, and all of this will get you these 11 touch points. Now let's talk about 7 hours. 7 hours are even more important than the 11 touch points and the 4 different platforms. 7 hours, this is really challenging to achieve. If you are making a content, only a short form content, in average, the reel is generating 3 or 4 seconds of view. You can calculate yourself how many reels, how many thousands of reels you need to be posting weekly, daily, monthly, doesn't really matter, in your Instagram to gather 7 hours. It's not achievable with the reels. If we take the text posts, for example, LinkedIn, the average reading time of long format text post on LinkedIn is only around 5 minutes. So to gather 7 hours with this kind of the posts, again, it's not achievable. You can't really do it. When we take the longer format on the YouTube, not the shorts, but the long form videos starting from 15 minutes or something like this, it becomes easier to achieve 7 hours. But what is interesting and what is important, if you are posting 30, 40, maybe 45, 50 minutes video on the YouTube, the average time that everybody will be looking at this is only around 7 to 8 minutes. If you have the retention for the 7 or 8 minutes in average, that's a huge achievement for your YouTube channel and for you as a coach as well. So here, it becomes easier with YouTube to generate 7 hours, but in the real life, the easiest way to complementary help you to generate the 7 hours is your community. Because of the all the things that I have listed in this video, and because people are also engaging in your community, and by engaging in your community, they are getting the value from you much faster. They are gathering to 7 hours much faster. So I hope I have answered the questions why each coach should have a community in 2025. This is not just a nice to have thing to convert your potential clients into clients. This is must have thing to convert your potential clients to clients. Yeah. I believe this is all for this episode. Hit like, hit subscribe button, share your insights in the comments. And if you have another ideas for the next episode, you can also comment it and I will take it into the consideration. Bye bye.